Bungie, you're doing something that is making a lot of people very, very pissed. In the last week, I have seen a number of changes, or at least this last Tuesday, I have seen a number of changes to the playlist that has somewhat made it better. I love the action sec. All right, I love Halo Ball. I love hockey. I love Griff Ball. I love using a hammer, club, sword type thing. I like getting in close, and I like, messing somebody's face up, up close and personal. All right. I also like the Team Classic. All right, that is a good addition. Some of those maps need to be modified a little bit better because there are some ways you can get out of the map with a bit of help, even though it's a trick and a half to do. One change is that you added to the playlist of Firefight Arcade, you added Fiesta Fight. Now that is a great idea. I like that. It gives people the option to throw out whatever weapon, they spawn with. The problem with that is that in order to get what you want to get so you can get certain medals or commendations, you have to either commit suicide, because half of the reason for this is the fact is you cannot pick up anything. Now, one commendation is something that me and about a half a bazillion people out there are trying to get, and that's the grenades. I'm sorry. 4 grenades, 2 plasma, 2 frag do not help. Alright? That's 4 kills, maybe at most 15 kills, and then you would have to kill yourself or get killed in order to get some new grenades so you can get more points. Alright? Now, I'm not going to moan, groan, and complain all about that. What I am going to complain about is that you are conforming to the wrong people to make these changes. The playlist before was already perfect. The playlist was an arcade. It meant that you had free roam with no consequences. Guess what? When you changed it, you turned arcade into straight freaking, strict. Firefight strict. Alright? People may have been complaining that people were just picking up a fuel rod and just spamming the field with it, even in a sniper fight or a nade fight or rocket fight. There are some people who actually enjoy using heavy weapons. Okay? Here's the thing. You conform to the wrong people. These playlist changes need to go away. If you want to make these changes, you need to add a new playlist. Alright? You need to add a new playlist with a descriptive text saying that this is a strict playlist. It is arcade version 2. This is the playlist where if you don't want to have somebody picking up another weapon, you can play in it. And you want to know something? The people that are moaning and groaning and complaining about that can go over to that playlist. And meanwhile, the rest of us who are actually looking to achieve something, a goal, a mission, a quest, a rank, a commendation, and all that kind of stuff can actually play in the correct firefight game. When you created ODST, you created Firefight. Epic win. The only thing is that there were no shields. Big downer, okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. We had fun, though. It was great. You go into Firefight, and you lasted for so long. Alright, you've got Firefight Limited. That's ODST. Alright, that's Halo 3 ODST right there. That's good enough, as is. Now you have a playlist that is conforming to people who just complain too much. Alright? You need to re-enable the weapons for the main Firefight Arcade. If you want to do a no pickup weapons thing, create its own playlist. Or you can change the titles and add it into the playlist. Okay? No weapon pickup. NWP. No weapon pickup. That means if they want to choose a game type that has those 3 letters in the title of it, that means they know that it's no weapon pickup. Okay? Do that. Do something different. You cannot take away the possibility of a person wanting to get his commendations. I'm sorry, but you can't get half of your kills in score attack by throwing out grenades. Okay? You spawn with a good complement of grenades, yes. Okay? And then you have your little ammo box of frags. You get 4 extra frag grenades to use on some maps. You get 4. And on others, you get 8. Alright? That's great. That's fine. Guess what? That's fine for the loners. That's another little issue that I'll get to in a minute. Alright? I want to be able to do my commendations. My goal is to make these commendations finalized. Was supposed to make them finalized by by now. I wanted my grenade kills higher. And you want to know something? I'm not even halfway through the bar because I can't play a game. Biggest reason why I can't play a game is because trolls just, they roam all over. They pick up these heavy weapons, and when I'm trying to get a commendation, I'm trying to get my vehicle kills. Alright, I'm trying to get kills with a vehicle. Guess what? I can't because some idiot just used a rocket launcher and blew up my Warthog. I'm serious. Bungie, open your ears, open your eyes, see what is going on with your own playlist. Jeremiah, get yourself off your own ass, okay? Do something. People like me need these playlists for these commendations. You're throwing out all these, these challenges that are, these daily challenges that are going to be hard for these firefight players because they can't pick up weapons. Alright? I guarantee you, if I see a challenge that says something about a needle rifle or a needler super combine and a large number, I guarantee you, very few people will actually be getting it now. Why? Because they can't pick up weapons. They can't use anything. And I'm sorry, but the needler, by the time they shoot the trigger, the Covenant forces are doing Mr. Dodgy Podgy. They're all over the map. This kind of stuff needs to stop. Alright? Don't touch firefight. If people complain about it, so be it. Add a new playlist. If they say disable weapon pickup, add a new playlist. Or NWP, no weapon pickup. Add it to the same list. All you can add in a ton more. I'm sure of it. I'm sure that your unlimited amount of game types, because you look at Team Slayer and you've got all of these game types. You look at Rumble Pit, you've got all these game types. Big Team Battle, you got all these game types, and you have more maps to boot. All right. Do us a favor. This is Firefight. It's meant to be fun, not strict. Some of us can't even play anymore. I want to be able to get my commendations, preferably by the end of this next millennium. But the way you have your stuff set up these days, there's nothing there. You can't do anything. You can't play the game. I want to pick up a grenade. I want to pick up a grenade and stick it to some elite. I want to blue screen him. For those who don't know, blue screen is when you stick somebody in their face. All they see is the blue grenade. It's a blue screen. Alright? Send them back to Halo 2. Blue screen them. That's what I want to do with those grenades. Unfortunately, I can't. Because the 2 I get to start with is all I get. And guess what? I cannot get my commendations up. Because of that. I want to play the game. I don't want to be able to sit back and let somebody else freaking get everything, while the only thing I get are credits and getting a higher rank. That's not me. I want commendations. I want my goals. I've got personal goals on other sites that I would like to achieve, but I can't. Member of Halo Charts. I set a bunch of goals on one of my profiles. Guess what? Because of your changes on Tuesday, I failed 30 goals. I was supposed to have by now achieved a certain amount of kills for specific weapons in Firefight. Guess what? 30 goals I failed in just this last week. And I spent more hours on Firefight in these last week than I ever did in the last 2 months put together. And I can tell you this, for a very good fact, that with failing 30 goals, that is a huge slap to my, my self-esteem. Alright? Now, I know I shouldn't be like that, but guess what? I am. What people don't understand is that this game is perfect. Put weapon pickup back. I want to get my medals. I want to get my commendations. I want to be able to get up there into the high ranks with everybody else, but I want to get up there and looking like I have just got done kicking some ass. This is Spartan. This is a Spartan world. This is Halo. This isn't, Spartans are not restricted to what they get. I guarantee it. Look at the Master Chief. Every single story, every single game that you guys made, he conformed by picking up another weapon. Do you see the Master Chief sticking to the AR the entire game? No. I guarantee it. Do us a favor, Bungie. Fix it, please.